It's time to start winning at trading. And join us at coinw.davincej15.com. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is Davinci Jeremy. I'm here joined with Mr. M from Mr. M podcast. Maurizio, how you doing, man?
Hey, Davinci, I'm doing great. I love being in your channel, so super happy as always.
Awesome, man. Oh, wow, what a week. It's been a crazy week. We saw Bitcoin below $60,000 or no, did it hit below 60,000? I think it got close to it. It didn't quite like the 60,000, but it was close there. And then we just pumped right back up.
Yeah, and sorry to jump in. In one exchange, 8,900. Remember?
Yeah, I'm wondering if Capo is now bullish.
That's a good one.
Yeah, because that guy said he was waiting for 12,000. Now he got it, right?
Yeah, the gap is closed. CME gap is closed. The 9,000 gap is gone.
Well, that doesn't happen on Coinw, right? So don't worry about it. If you're on what was it? It was on BitMax or something like that.
I think so. Yeah, I think it was BitMax. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering who's still using BitMax. Jesus Christ. Anyways, yeah, we're going to be talking about the Coinw and how you can trade and win on Coinw. So yeah, if you take a look at my screen here, we are giving away on Coinw, right? A one-on-one talk with me, basically a little chat, right? So fireside chat. We chat about anything you like about the crypto space. In fact, I had somebody come over, just wanted to chat about, crypto and where to buy, where to sell and stuff like that. So if you're interested in doing that, right, you could be one of the winners that can get that exclusive deal. Right now we are running this campaign until the end of this month, and on 30th of March is when it ends. And these are the guys that are in the running, right? You have to be trading a little bit. So I'm going to have to show you guys how to trade because, I need to get you guys on that leaderboard so that I can choose one of you to be the guy that, spends about 20 minutes chatting with me.
Yeah, exactly. Those are the UID. So if you see yourself or your UID in the screen, well, then congrats. If not everything is lost. So you can literally just register, do a trade, like Davinci says, and then go in the chat and share your wins, right? Because that's all we want to do. We want to see you guys winning. And then we're going to pick one, like Davinci said, and you'll have the lucky call, and Davinci will be there answering your question, which is such an amazing prize, to be honest.
Exactly. It's awesome. All right, so let's take a look at Coinw. The application is pretty straightforward web application, very easy to use. Let's go and make a trade. But first, I'd like to do futures exchange, but I'm going to first need to transfer the money from my funding account to my trading account. So I'm going to do a transfer here. It's really straightforward and simple. I'm going to transfer 1,000. Right, from my funding to my futures account, because that's what I want to do a trade on. Right, 1,000. There we go. And now if I go to trade on the futures, you'll see I have $1,000 there. So let's do a trade here. I really think that Bitcoin is going to break over the this previous high, which is like 67,791 from here. So let's bet on that. Let's just bet half of this. Actually, you know what? There's going to be a limit order, so we want to give it a specific limit price. And because with a limit order, right, you get less fees, right? If you do a market order, you have to pay more fees than you would with a limit order. Okay, so the price that we are going to take profits on is, I believe, what was it? 67791, and the stop loss. Let's just go right below at the end here, right? Oh, 666. Okay, 6666. Oops, how evil!
Exactly.
And it would be evil if we got it stopped out. All right, so let's expand this chart and take a look, do some technical analysis, see if we are going to hold up here on the price movement on Bitcoin. Let's go down to low as the 1 minute, right? Because you know what, we've got it. Our stop loss is set to 666, and this is looking good so far, right? On the 1 minute, if we can just hold the line here, that's going to be a positive situation, and we're going to move higher. Probably take out that last top before we break down. But looking at the 1 minute, you can see that there is a little bit of concern here. If we take a look, it has broken from a key support level, and on top of that, right? Well, you could pretty much say that this is kind of an M pattern here, or this right here, M pattern, right? So we might get a little bit SOL here on this long position, but it's not a huge loss, as we do have a stop loss down here. So, but I think Bitcoin, no matter what happens, even if we do break down a little bit further, I think Bitcoin is headed higher. Let's just take a look at let's draw a trend line. Let's just see if this was the target. If this was if it's breaking down from that, we're talking the target all the way down here. And look, it's already met its target.
Yeah.
Right? So because it already met the target, we could say that this whole move down is over. But let's just see. The price action will let us know which way we're going.
Yeah. How do you feel about, so on the Moon Show, we discussed there is a trend line coming down diagonal. And Carl was saying the other day, if we break it, I think you have to go on a daily, maybe on a weekly, like a little bit larger.
Yeah, I'll take this stuff off. Let me just remove. I wonder if I can remove everything. No. Okay. Let me just remove all that, and then let's go to a daily. And I think the 4 hour would be better, actually, because you can see a little bit more clearly. And you can see that we have broken out of that trend line that you were talking about, which is down here.
Exactly.
Or you can say this, okay, well, that's too high. Maybe this one right here. Either way you look at it, either way you slice it, right, is broken above that trend line. So you can say, well, this one right here, there, and so there it is.
And there is also a retest, almost, which is technically even more bullish when it breaks and retests and it goes. So how do you feel about it? Do you see
there was a little bit of a retest here, but it was it depends on how you draw this, right? You could say, well,
true.
Yeah, this like really at the edge of the wicks here. Then you could call this kind of a retest. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a quick pit stop. Maybe, it depends on how you draw it. But how do you feel about that trend? Do you also feel it's going to be positive Yes,
this means that we could have a little bit more of a pump. As I was saying, I was thinking there was a possibility that we were going to come just above the all-time high, and then drop down, probably even low as 50K as a possibility. No guarantees, right? It could be pumping into this big to breaking out, but then all of a sudden all the buyers come in and say, oh my God, I don't want to miss this boat, buy, hit the buy button. So it could continue higher, right? So be careful of that one. So if you're going to hit the short button, right, which would be a smart thing to do up here, make sure you set some decent stop losses so that you walk away not too heavily burnt if buyers just all of a sudden come in. I don't think that's going to happen, but you never know.
Exactly. And then Bitcoin. Exactly. And if you win, or when you win, make sure to go and post it in the Telegram so you can win a call with Davinci, right?
Exactly. And if you open up an account at coinw.davincij15.com, you can also be in this private Telegram group where you can get these signals for when to buy, when to sell, and so forth. So excellent place for your signals and stuff like that. So on Coinw, so you might want to do this on Coinw because they have different charts and different different charts than other cryptocurrencies. So you always trade with the same charts that you're working with on that particular exchange. So don't use a different exchange's charts to make your trades on a different exchange, because that would be very bad. So with that said, you could be a part of this group and find out what trades to make.
Amazing. Sounds awesome.
Yeah, well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode and how you learned a little bit on how to trade on Coinw. I know I did. How about you?
Yeah, same. I love it. I love trading, actually. I love watching you trade. It's super cool because you know so much, and I have little idea about trading. As I told you multiple times, I'm not a trader myself. So every time you move things around, I'm like learning a lot. So yeah, super cool.
Awesome. Well, it's also good to buy and hold, and you could also buy and hold at Coinw. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Cheers.